YouTube, how the hell are ya? Scarpad from Scarpad's Comic Tracks here with you, and I figured I'd pop in here week 3 of the NFL season before the Patriots, my Patriots, get to go up head to head with the Los Angeles Raiders, Mr. Dirty Team. Week 3, hopefully it'll continue. They'll close game last week, couldn't quite pull it out. Let's hope they can beat the Raiders this week and go to 2-1, which would be nice. But I think I'd pop in here before the game starts just to go over what my latest comic book haul is for the month. Although I think I've gone bi-weekly now. I think starting next month, I'm going to start getting them bi-weekly because, some of these boxes I'm cutting back and I'm not getting all that much now. So, although this seems to be a pretty hefty box as usual, I got my box from Discount Comic Book Service, very well packed, as always. So I'm going to look at some of those books, talk about them. Got my Sunday beer for NFL game day, a Yuling light lager 99. It's not bad. It's light. It's like water, but hey, that's what you want on Sunday. You don't want to go too crazy. I was drinking the Harpoon Pumpkin Ale last night. Pretty good stuff. But today, back down to light beer. So let's see if we can get this out of here. Oh, there's 2 stacks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So let's pull all this stuff out. Put that on the floor. Get ready to go through those. So yeah, I've been kind of behind on my books. I haven't read a lot. I've been trying to keep up. I've been reading mostly the Independents on digitally. So I've been kind of keeping up with the Independents I've read. I've been reading like Dead Body Road and whatnot. Digitally. So I've kind of kept on that, but it's the DC and Marvel stuff I've kind of, slopped back on. I've just been busy doing stuff here, so I just haven't been able to do too much and read too much. But I've been trying to peck them off here and there. So we got a couple stacks here. It looks like. So we'll have to take a look at what we got. Hey, Superior Comic, Superior Hero, how you doing? No, not too bad, not too much. I figured I'd pop in here before week 3 football gets going and show off some of my books. How you doing? How you been? Hopefully everything's going good for you. We can hope. And as usual, as I said, Discount Comic Book Service does a pretty nice job in wrapping these and boxing them. I mean, I never get anything really remotely damaged. I mean, if you look at this box, actually, let me grab this call real quick here. Hello. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I got a quick call here. But if you look at the box, I mean, look at the way they pack these things. I always go through this every month, but I mean, they pack these things really, really nice. Heavy duty cardboard box, heavy duty styrofoam. Everything's wrapped, shrink wrapped, and rubber band. I mean, I have no complaints about Discount Comic Book Service, other than sometimes it takes a little while to get them, but not really. They're pretty quick. And then they always give you an invoice showing you what you've ordered and what you've gotten. So let's see what's in the first stack here. Now let's give you a couple extra backing boards to hold everything together. Oh, now this is cool. So it looks like the first thing I pulled out of the stack is going back. We haven't gotten these in a long time. These are the first, facsimile that I've seen from Marvel in a while. And this is a nice one. That Tales of Suspense, number 18? No, 39. Tales of Suspense 39, the first Iron Man there. What a great book this is. I was looking forward to this. I love this cover. Probably will never be able to own it. but to have this, so I'm glad that I know I heard they canceled the Believers line, the True Believers line. So I don't think we're getting up any more of those dollar books, which is a shame because those things I loved them. I loved them, and I thought they were great for the comic book industry. But I don't think we're getting those anymore. So we're getting these facsimiles, which of course cost $4, but they're done nice. Marvel does a good job with them. So if I'm not going to buy every single one, but if it's a book I like Tales of Suspense 39, I will definitely grab it. Now this is interesting. Not in a bag, but I can probably see why, because the size of it. Gonna have to deal with somehow get these in. I didn't realize this Detective Comics 1027 was so big. I thought it was regular size. It's a $10 one. Huh? I think I was getting these. I think I got a few of the different covers. I think these are like $5.99 and Discount Comic Book Service, which isn't too bad. It works out to be like $1 more than what a regular book would be. $10, it would probably be pushing it. So, you know, I've heard okay things about this. I haven't heard it was fantastic, but it'd be interesting. I want to read that. What is this? This is a blank variant? Or maybe they just gave me an extra bag because it's an extra bag and board, probably because they couldn't put that book in it. So they just gave me the board anyway since they probably paid for it. So, okay. Okay, here's that Dark Knight Death Metal Speed Metal. I'll tell you the truth, I've read a couple of the regular metal ones, just like the metal beat before it. Dark metal, this death metal, I don't know if it's really doing much for me. I've heard good things about this speed metal one shot, so I think I want to read it definitely. But I don't know. I don't know how much longer. I might stick with them until they finish though. But I haven't been overly impressed, although a lot of people do like it. All right, Batman's Grave variant cover, I believe. I believe this is the cover A. Well, I'm glad and this is issue number 10. I'm glad this is going to come to fruition and finish the series. I've enjoyed it. 12-issue run from Warren Ellis, and this is the cover A, Batman's Grave. Of course, a lot of these books devolve into long fight scenes, but hey, that's okay if they're well done. Let's see what else we got here. Another one that's been okay, although I think is winding down a little bit. This Darth Vader. I don't know how long this is destined to go. I think this is a 6 or 8 issue miniseries, and I don't know if it could really go much further than this, but it's been pretty good read. Getting into the background of Vader and Amidala. So I've kind of enjoyed it. I'll collect it until it's done with. Hey, Rod, how you doing? How you doing, brother? Hope things have been going good for you. Just popping in here showing some of the comics I picked up for the month before the football starts at 1:00. Watch my Patriots take on the Raiders. So I hope you've been all good. I've been kind of struggling on here with a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes here and getting things done. So I haven't been on that much, but hey, glad to see you back in here. Oh, I'm glad you're relaxing. Definitely that's what Sunday's for. It was a rainy Sunday here actually, and now it's clearing up, so it's getting pretty nice outside. So we'll see how it goes. All right, moving on. I believe this is a one-shot. Star Trek Hell's Mirrors from IDW. It was a one-shot alternate mirror issue with Khan. And I've heard good things about this Hell's Mirror. I haven't read this yet, but it's J.M. DeMatteis who wrote a lot of the novel, not the novels. I think he did write some of the novels, but DeMatteis I know did Suicide Squad was he big on in the 80s and the 90s. I think he also did the Justice League run in the 90s, DeMatteis, which was a fairly popular run. So this is Star Trek Hell's Mirror. I want to read that. I've been getting the collector's card editions of these bounty hunters issues. This issue, this book itself, it's been okay. I won't say it's stellar. Started off kind of strong and kind of has gone down a little bit. but it's interesting. A little deceptive because I don't think any of these characters actually wind up in the book, but it's just an homage to the collector's cards back in the '80s. So I'm still reading it. That's gonna be a good game. I hope it's gonna be a good game. I hope it's not a dirty game. I know the Raiders can sometimes be a dirty team, but I know last week's game with the came down to the last 30 seconds, and it was a pretty interesting, exciting finale. And here is the other alternative cover, which I actually like better than the collector's card cover for the month. This is the Bounty Hunters number 5. Very nice. And this is the collector's card cover for Darth Vader. Kind of cool. This is really, I love this cover here. Star Trek Year 5 has been a great series for IDW, and I love that color here. I like bloodstained Kirk here with a Klingon, obviously, in a sword reflection. That's a pretty badass cover. Badass Kirk there. Must be, it looks like a Klingon knife or a bat lift, probably a knife that he's taking away from that Klingon. So that's very cool. Like that. Okay, let's see what's in this next stack. That was a short stack. As I said, I'm trying to cut back. I was trying to read a lot more digitally, and I am really reading a lot of, probably most of my reads are independents because I just enjoy them. And I've been trying to go exclusively to digital for independents, whether that's buying them or whether it's just waiting for them to show up on Hoopla or some other way of getting them. Usually Hoopla is a pretty good way of getting independents. They have quite a few of them. And now I almost wish, to tell you the God honest truth, I almost wish I was doing it the other way around. I almost wish I was collecting the independent books and reading the DC and Marvel stuff digitally, really. It's getting to the point where I may switch up here. I may start collecting digital. I may start collecting in Dead Tree format for the indies, especially indies I like, and then just going to digital for DC and Marvel. I can't see myself dropping Batman and Detective. I'll probably always get those, but I think for everything else, I'm pretty close to doing that. I mean, the DC stuff hasn't been as good as Independence. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, what we got here? What is that? Oh, hold on. Something flew out of my box. I have no idea what it is here. I gotta try to get it before my dog gets it over here. Oh, come on. Oh. Interesting. Joker playing cards. 3 Jokers. I got 3 of them. Where am I going? 3 Jokers playing cards were just in the box. I don't know if these were supposed to come with something, but I guess that's a neat little extra. Let's see. This looks like, I don't know if this is the variant on issue 10 of Batman's Grave. It may be. Is that the variant or is the issue A? Yeah, this must be the original issue, and the other one I showed you must be the variant. Cool cover. I actually like that better than the variant. Pretty cool stuff. Let's sip here. My Yuling. See what else we got here. Ooh. Batman number 99. This is kind of an interesting cover. I don't know if is that Nightwing? Robin or just one of the villains? I don't know. This Joker War, the main story's been okay. I'm not going to give it. It's been fantastic. I think it's been okay. I haven't read too many of the tie-ins. Once again, an okay read. Nothing I'm going to jump up and down for. Maybe the hype was definitely a lot more than the actual story itself. That must be the regular cover on Batman 99. I don't know how much longer I'm going to collect these multiple covers. Maybe I think I did that through issue 100, which I guess kind of makes sense. Well, I'm not sure which one you said is like the Batman's grave. Possibly, yeah. Honey, mates and mermaids. How's it going, Captain? Nice to see you. Happy Sunday to you. I hope everybody's doing well. I love these covers. I love this book. I haven't read the first issue yet, but issue number 2 of Mars Attacks, Red Sonja. I'm not a big Red Sonja fan. I haven't really read too many of the Mars Attacks books, but I do like them. And I just dug the covers. So I picked that up. Issue 2, Mars Attacks, Red Sonja from Dynamite. Gotta sit down and read that one. Another death metal tie-in. Trinity, is it Trinity Crisis? Yeah, looks like an oversized one shot. Once again, as I said before, the stuff. I'm not football and comics. It's a great day. I agree. I'm looking forward to the Patriots game. Hey, Bailey, shush. He's looking forward to the Patriots game too. And there should be some good games coming on all day today, so it should be good. As I said before, I'm not overly enamored with this death metal series. But I'm going to read them and see how they are. I read a couple. I wasn't overly impressed, but we'll see. Issue number 6 of Backtrack. This is a series from Oni Press that started off real strong, and I think somewhere around issue number 3, it kind of petered out. And I think issue 6, is the last issue. And I bought them just to finish them up, but I would say the last couple of them haven't been fantastic. But probably something better off to wait for a trade if you haven't started reading this. So Backtrack. A series I still am enjoying, and is issue number 4 in Dead Body Road. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the first series of this that came out in 2014, I think it was. And every issue so far has been fantastic. I really like reading watching something like Justified or The Shield or Elmore Leonard crime novel. Dead Body Road has been a fantastic read. Great artwork. As I said, this is probably my favorite book of the last couple months, more so than any of the DC stuff. So if you haven't picked it up, maybe wait a couple issues and pick up the trade. Now this is issue number 1 of Mars Attacks, Red Sonja, and this is why I got this book. For this, I think this might be a variant cover. I'm not sure. Look at this cover. I'm a huge 50s sci-fi fan, and if you guys don't know, this is Robbie the Robot from the 56th movie Forbidden Planet, which is one of my all-time favorite sci-fi movies. I remember seeing Robbie the Robot first when he was in an episode of Lost in Space with the original, where he's going up against the original B9 robot. And then later on, I found Forbidden Planet, which is a great film. If you haven't seen it, man, hunt that down. I know it's on digital. But I saw this cover, and I knew I had to have it. So, issue number 1. Some of these I've read this one already, issue 98 of Batman. This is okay. I mean, I think the highlight of this book has been really the Harley punchline stuff of them fighting, really. Because, I don't know, the Joker Batman stuff has been kind of weak, I thought. It hasn't been great. So if you're a Punchline fan or a Harley fan, you might actually be getting more out of this book than if you're a Joker fan or a Batman fan. Okay, but and here's the this is a cool cover. I like this cover, right? So this is issue 98, the variant, one of the variants. I love that cover where you get the fade in between Punchline Joker. I love that the middle shot there with the middle face where it's morphing into Punchline. That's a fantastic. She's got the looks like the knife here she stabbed Harley with. So I saw this cover. I liked it a lot. I still like you even if you're a Patriots fan, Scott. But go Raiders. Okay. Hold on. What's I'm sorry, I got to unmute. Thanks, guys. Forgot to unmute. There we go. Uh, yeah, but as I said, well, you didn't hear me, but I said basically, I thought Cam Newton's been doing pretty well for 3 games, but he just doesn't have the people to throw to. You got Edelman who has been dropping stuff. A lot of the good players are out with COVID concerns, so I don't know if he'll be able to do it this year unless he gets some receivers. It may be hard. Yeah, Dead Planet. Been loving this. I've been loving anything that's been deceased related. I think it's been a really good series for DC, and I think that's why you're seeing offshoots of miniseries and stuff like that. I don't want to see them drag this through the mud and muck. Eventually they're going to have to give it up. But for right now, still an entertaining read, and I'm enjoying it. This is a great cover, although the book itself I haven't enjoyed all that much. Batman: The Animated Adventures, or The Adventures Continue, #4, the alternate cover. Not as good as the original Batman: The Adventures, Animated Adventures comic. The story's been okay, but it's been nothing great. So we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know how much longer this is going to go. I think it's only supposed to go like 8 issues. So I'll probably keep up on it. And that's it for the books. Now I also got this month a couple things. I bought the hardcover Batman: The Curse of the White Knight. I really didn't buy these when they first came out. I figured I'd wait for the trade. And I think I got this hardcover version of it for like $14, which is insane considering I think these were all $5.99 books. And what was there? There was like 8 of them, wasn't there? Wasn't there 8 books in the series? So that's like $48. And I got a hardcover version of it for 14 bucks. It's just kind of nuts. So it kind of goes to show you if you can wait for the stuff, you may be better off doing that. And I also picked up because I didn't buy it when it was. No, I take that back. I have a couple of the issues. I bought the first couple, but then I didn't buy the rest. And probably still to this point, my favorite Joe Hill DC collaboration, Basketball Heads. This is probably the one I've enjoyed the most. I would say probably runner up from that. I don't know. Daphne Byrne was okay. Lola Woods was frustrating. Plunge was a little frustrating and kind of anticlimactic. But I think this one had the best payoff and the best story overall. So I figured when the hardcover comes out, this is a hardcover trade of it. Also, I think I paid $14 for it. My dog's barking because I knocked on the book. I figured I'd pick it up. So if you didn't buy this when it comes out, I really recommend this. It's a fantastic book, and still my favorite of the Hill House stuff. Basket full of heads. Well, that's it. Not a bad haul, but I'm trying to cut back, and I think I got even less coming next month. As I said, I think what I'm going to do is I may, except for the monthlies on Batman Detective, I may just cut back on that and wait for the hardcovers, and some of the indies and some of the other DC stuff. It's better values when you can get like Basketball Heads was what? That was a 6-issue, I believe it was. Or did it go longer? No, I think it went 6 issues at $4 a pop. Once again, $50. Hardcover trade, $24.99. And then when you get it through DBCS, like $14. It's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, it's just so much cheaper than trying to buy the stuff week to week. So, all right. Well, I think everybody's jumped out of here. I just figured I'd jump in before football, and I've been on for about a half an hour now. I'm sure everybody's getting ready for the games to start. So, well, thank you guys for jumping in. Anybody watching this on the Rewind, hope everybody's staying safe. Hopefully, within the next couple months, we'll have the new setup going where I can actually do some live streaming and get back into the community live streams where I'm not just sitting in my kitchen trying to do stuff. So hopefully that'll get wrapped up and get finished, and we can do that soon. So, hi, Captain, thanks a lot. Yeah, I know you told me I was muted. All right, so once again, stay safe. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy football. Yeah, I think it's really worth it. I mean, it depends what you read, and I like the fact that DC is putting these out in hardcovers and trade paperbacks, which are a little bit cheaper. I don't have a lot of room, and I'm running out of it. And when I moved 25 boxes of long comics. I know you guys have a lot more than that. It's just too much, and I'm running out of space. So I'm really cutting back, and I'm really thinking about going to hardcovers, and then get a good sized bookshelf or something to hold the ones I do pick up. All right, guys, take it easy. Keep reading, and remember, keep trekking. Hope you have a good weekend, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Go Pats, go Pats, go Pats. And hope you guys all have a good week with your football games. Catch you later.